Welcome back to part 2 of Determined. This wig is by the Wig Company and is in the color Glazed Cinnamon. If you watch my full review at the end, I say I'm going to put some heat on this wig, but it needed to be its very own video because I thought I was just going to straighten it. And then the more I got into it, well, you'll see by the end, I do a lot more than just straighten it. But I want to start off by completely combing out the wig. I don't want any tangles in this. I never put heat on a wig without heat thermal spray. Also, as a disclaimer says at the bottom of this video, everything I'm doing in this video makes this wig not returnable. So you can never modify a wig if you think you may return it. I thought Determined took heat very well. I use a low heat setting. Also, I'm not a professional. I'm sure there are much better ways to do this, but this is how I do it. I'm just winging it. I'm spraying it with a thermal spray, moving that flat iron over it. I keep the flat iron moving. I never want it to set on the hair for too long because it still could singe it. And I just continue to move around the wig, going over areas to see if I can get it straighter. I thought it did a really nice job of taking heat. Okay, so I straightened this wig. Let's check it out. Huh. It's a pretty low density wig. Like, I'm just trying to comb it and there's, I'm hitting the wefts. Okay, so it straightened it pretty well. You can see the layers. I used heat treatment on it. If these look a little bit dry, I'm going to take some Simply Stylin' and add some basically silicone or maybe that MV oil. Put a little bit of moisture back into that. I think it took the heat really well, you guys. There's still a little bit of wave here. It being my first time putting heat on it, I still was a little bit cautious because I didn't want to singe it. I had my flat iron at 280. I keep it moving. You know, I spray it with heat thermal and then you kind of saw in the video, like I might go over the same one a couple of times, but I never just let it sit. Like keep it moving over those fibers. What do you guys think? I really like it. It's a whole new style. I think I love it like this. Okay, I'm gonna put a wig grip on so I can mess with this more. Yeah, so I like this better straight. I think by straightening it, it really is taking on like that trendy with just like the wave right in the middle and then the straight bottom. So it's a basic cap. You can, like, if any of this in the front bothers you, you can absolutely change the part. Like kind of what I did before where I'm leaving this more straight, or maybe more of it is over here, or whatever your liking is, maybe more of it is that way. And so just right along the hairline, you're doing that. But then, I mean, the rest of it, you could part wherever you wanted. Because again, basic cap is, I mean, basically like a mono top, only you don't get the scalp look, you know, it's not gonna look like your scalp is under there. Yeah, so if you want to do the part here, have it go this way, you could still That would give it a little bit of volume too. But you can still have like this go this way. I wonder what it would look like just to take it all over there. Yeah, because of the way it's sewn in at the hairline, it's gonna wanna be here. So maybe just let this go one way and the rest of it can go the other way. I don't know if that's the best style, but you can play with it. I probably would just grab onto the top of it, run my fingers through it, see how it wants to lay, and then start making it how I think it will look good on me. Yeah, I think that is to let these fall right around the face. Yeah. I think having that wax in it is kind of giving it that choppy, piecey look like this. I bet if I wouldn't have had the wig wax in it to start, just a clean wig, and then did the thermal spray and then straightened it, it wouldn't look quite so choppy. I like this, but in case you're looking at it going, oh, it looks like dirty hair. I mean, it is. Okay, so now we know. Determined can take heat, you can straighten it, you could wash this, recurl it. Just know that it's not going to act like a regular synthetic where when you wet it, all that curl comes back. I've set this with heat now, so be curious to see how it comes out, because I've never taken a curly, heat-friendly wig and straightened it to see what it comes out like. So I'll be curious to see what it does look like washed. I love it like this. Okay, this is how I'm gonna wrap it up. And nope, not gonna wrap it up. I decide I'm going to soak this wig because I wanna see what it's gonna look like, air dried, and hopefully rinsing out that wig wax. I did not put shampoo on it, but I did soak this wig and let it hang overnight. And this is how it turned out the next day. This is completely air dried, and it has the same style that I set it with heat in the day before. So I'm just kind of seeing how the hair fibers feel. I can tell that the wig wax did get rinsed out of it, even though I didn't use shampoo. It must be water soluble, and it just rinsed out. So I am going to spray a little water on it again, and I want to put my hot air brush on it. Now, these hot air brushes, I can't control the temp on mine, and that gets hot. So I move this very quickly over the fibers. I just wanted to see if I could shape it a little bit, soften up the hair fibers even more, just see what I could do with it. And I'm really happy with how it took this hot air brush. I could have put it on a blockhead again, but I kind of just wanted to see how it did on my head. And then I took it off. And again, remember how I said all the hair fibers were sewn to go forward on the wig? So I wanted to see if I could get them trained just a little bit better with this hot air brush to go back, give it a little bit more volume. It did really well. I am really pleased with how well this wig took heat. Look at that. Super happy with that. It gave it a little volume. The hair fibers look even softer. Yeah, really happy with it. At this point, I'm thinking, like, this is how I'm going to wear this wig. I'm happy with this. I like how it looks. But, nope, I cut some bangs in it. I did not video that because I am not your girl. to teach you to cut bangs, I do not know what I'm doing. I always leave them longer than they really need to be because I do not want to cut a bang too short. But the more I played with it, they were a little bit too stick straight. So I'm like, okay, I need to soften these bangs up. So I took my 1-inch curling iron and I curled it. And this would have been a really good thing to video. But look, I mean, I've changed into a tank top. Like, I am just winging it and taking you guys along with me with this wig. I love this, you guys. It took curls so well. And look at these hair fibers. I feel like they look so good. You know, everybody says heat-friendly wigs need heat. They actually look better. Well, I think Determined does look better now that heat has been applied. Look at those hair fibers. I mean, it's so pretty. So now this is my favorite way. I thought I liked it better after I straightened it, but no, I love this. I love it with that little bang. And then just these soft curls. I shocked myself. It's so cute. And then another change. Put a hoodie on because I wanted to take it outside. Get some outside shots. I'm so happy with it. And it was snowy outside. So wow, look how it made that red pop in that color. It's so pretty. I am really happy with this. Again, this is Determined by the Wig Company in Glazed Cinnamon. But you guys are going to have to let me know what you think. Would you ever do this to a wig? And what's your favorite style?